Message begins with the sound of heaven breaking through the silence of your world. Archangel Michael speaks with the authority of eternity, saying, 2 minutes left. I order you to open this right now. These words are not ordinary, they are lightning carved into the atmosphere of your soul. They are fire whispered into your bones. This message is not for the masses, not for anyone wandering aimlessly through life, but for you. It is sealed with your name, engraved into the eternal scroll, written by the very hand of God. Don't try to ignore this. Don't try to skip. It is only for you, and no one else. Your angel insists with trembling urgency, because the hidden truth of your soulmate has been released tonight, and heaven demands you see it before the earth swallows it in secrecy again. God says, this is the hour of revelation. You have walked through shadows, carrying burdens that you never spoke aloud. Nights where you lay awake, feeling that something was wrong, sensing that there was a hidden story behind the silence of the one your heart was tied to. You thought perhaps it was only your imagination, but heaven confirms now that what you felt was true. For too long, the truth about your soulmate has been hidden, carefully covered by layers of lies and manipulations woven around your destiny. God says, the clock is striking and the curtain has been torn down. You are about to see what you were never meant to know until this appointed moment. That is why Archangel Michael says, don't tell anyone. Don't delay. It's just for you. The truth is sacred, because it changes the whole story of your life. The truth is that your soulmate carries a wound they never told you about, a wound that shaped their choices, a wound that separated them from you at times when destiny was pulling you closer. Heaven says that everything you thought you lost in them was never truly lost. It was hidden. Hidden because there were forces, spiritual and human, that tried to prevent you from stepping into your divine union. There were hands working in the background, whispering lies into their ears, covering their eyes so they could not see you clearly. But today, August 24th, those hands have been removed. The veil is gone. And the truth that has been hidden is being revealed in the final minutes of this season of delay. God says, 2 minutes left is not just a measure of time, it is a prophetic countdown that shakes the very gates of your life. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now, because heaven knows you have delayed enough. You've been patient. You've been faithful, you've been waiting. But patience can become dangerous when it turns into silence in the face of truth. The enemy has counted on you ignoring the signs. The adversary has whispered to you to keep waiting without action, to keep silent when you should rise, to keep sleeping while your soulmate weeps in hidden chains. But God says no more. Tonight, the trumpet sounds. Tonight, the chains fall. Tonight, the truth steps forward, bruised but unbroken, waiting for you to hear it and not ignore it. Your soulmate's hidden truth is this: they have always loved you, but their love was wrapped in fear. Fear of being unworthy. Fear of rejection. Fear of what would happen if the world saw the two of you together. They pretended at times, they distanced themselves at times, but it was never because they didn't care. It was because the weight of their past kept dragging them into silence. The truth that has been hidden is that your soulmate was being tested in fire, and instead of reaching for you, they thought they had to walk through it alone. They didn't tell you how many nights they cried in secret, how many times they whispered your name into the air hoping you could feel it. They didn't tell you that while you thought they were ignoring you, they were battling storms that nearly destroyed them. But heaven kept you both alive for this hour because the story isn't over. The story is only beginning. God says, your soulmate's hidden truth will not remain hidden anymore. You will see the evidence. You will hear the confession. You will know the reality. Do not be surprised if the message comes in a sudden call, a trembling admission, a breaking of pride that you thought would never happen. Do not be surprised if the very person who walked away suddenly falls at your feet with truth burning on their lips. This is not manipulation, not coincidence. This is prophecy fulfilled. Today, August 24th, the clock of heaven has struck, and there are only minutes left before the revelation begins to unravel itself in your reality. Don't try to skip this. Don't close your eyes. Don't hide. For heaven says, what you've been waiting for is about to meet you face to face. God says, this message is not to entertain you but to transform you. The truth of your soulmate will not only heal the wound of confusion in your heart, it will open the door for blessings that were blocked. Your destiny has been locked because two keys were required, your key and their key. For too long, they held their key in secret, too afraid to turn it. But now, heaven says, they are ready. Ready to unlock the door with you. Ready to bring the hidden into the light. Ready to let the love that has been buried under years of silence erupt into the freedom of truth. But God warns, you must be ready too. Don't ignore the message. Don't deny what you hear. When the confession comes, when the truth is placed before you, do not let anger blind you. Do not let bitterness silence you. For heaven has worked too long for this moment, and Archangel Michael has fought too fiercely to deliver this word to you. God says, this message is your protection. The truth about your soulmate was hidden not just to confuse you, but to protect you until the right time. If you had known earlier, you would have rushed into something half-formed. If they had confessed earlier, it would have broken both of you. But now, the timing is divine. Now, the season is ripe. Now, the angels stand in formation around your life to ensure that no enemy can interfere with what is being revealed. The 2 minutes left is not fear, it is mercy. It is heaven's way of telling you the delay is over. The hidden is coming into the light, and your heart will finally understand why you walked the path you did. The Lord says, don't tell anyone. This truth is not for the ears of the world. It is not for gossiping lips or careless hearts. It is sealed between you, your soulmate, and heaven. Keep it sacred. Guard it well. Because what is about to be revealed will be fragile at first. Handle it with care. Tend it like a flame in the night until it grows strong enough to blaze on its own. For this truth is not just about love, it is about destiny. It is about the purpose of your union, the calling that rests on the two of you together, the blessing that is waiting to be born through your joined lives. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep the truth hidden. This is why you felt so much resistance. Because the enemy knows that once you and your soulmate stand in truth, nothing on earth or hell can stop what God has ordained. And so, child of God, receive this word with trembling. Do not delay. Do not skip. For today, August 24th, is marked in heaven's calendar as the day of revelation. Archangel Michael has ordered you to open this now, and heaven has decreed that the hidden truth of your soulmate will no longer remain in shadow. Your tears are about to be answered. Your confusion is about to be cleared. Your destiny is about to align. God says, it's just for you. Don't try to skip this. The countdown is over. The truth is here. Step into it. Today, August 24th, I set my hand upon your shoulder and steady your breathing. The air around you changes because I am close to you now. The hour is marked, and the window is open, and what arrives to you is not rumor or guesswork but the truth that has been carried in the quiet. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. 2 minutes left on the clock of hesitation, 2 minutes left for doubt to speak, because beyond this moment I will not allow the voices of confusion to govern your steps. This message is sealed for you alone. Keep it close to your chest and let your heart be the sanctuary where it unfolds. You have wondered about love, about the one whose name stirs something old and bright within you. You have questioned me in silence, perhaps with a sigh, perhaps in the way you stand at a window and stare into the distance. Hear me, I have not ignored your petitions. I have not mocked your tears. I have not forgotten the pledge I made over your life, the vow that the right hand of heaven would guide your story and the right person would not pass you by. The truth of your soulmate has been hidden not because I wanted to starve your hope, but because I was curing the hope of poison. Time has been the bitter medicine and the gentle surgeon. I used days and nights to cut away the infections of fear, pride, and distraction. I have kept you from counterfeit embraces. I have led you away from hands that were warm but not consecrated, lips that were sweet but not steady, plans that were grand but not clean. The one whose heart I knit to yours has carried you like a folded letter inside their chest. They have attempted to explain you to themselves and could not. They have tried to bury you beneath busyness and could not. They have walked past your memory with eyes fixed on the ground and still stepped on the shadow of your name. Their silence has not been indifference, it has been the storm shelter where they learned how to speak without breaking. They are not your savior, I am. But I am shaping them to be a safe place for you. There is a room in their life where no one else is allowed. In that room they touch the fabric of what might be, and the pages smell like rain. Sometimes they think you are a dream they invented to survive. Sometimes they fear you are a promise they mishandled. They remember the way your presence reorganized the furniture of the day, the way even ordinary moments felt catalogued by eternity. I saw the moment they realized they could not outgrow what I designed. That realization humbled them. Your soulmate's hidden truth is devotion born in secrecy. They have been praying your name without announcing it to anyone. They have kept a watch at night that you did not schedule for them. They have tried to copy your bravery and have practiced speaking with kindness like you do. When they listen for me, they hear the echo of your voice. When they study their future, you stand at the horizon like sunrise waiting to happen. They are not flawless, but they are honest. They are not fearless, but they are willing. Your soulmate has confessed privately that they misread your silence. They thought you had moved on, not because your love was shallow, but because your quiet was guarded. They did not know how to read the language of your healing. I have been teaching them. I have escorted them to the mirror and required truth to be told there. They have repented for laziness and for running. They have asked me to remove the thorns of comparison from their hands so they do not bleed on you. Their apology has already reached my altar. In due time you will hear it with your own ears, and the tone will be gentle, not theatrical, steady, not loud. I protected your name from gossip. I concealed your direction from jealous eyes. I interrupted conversations that tried to speculate about you with cruelty. I forged a new pathway through a dense forest of opinions so that what is between you two would not become bread for the crowd to tear apart. Your life is holy ground, and love is a chapel in it. Not every footstep belongs there. Not every voice is allowed to sing in that room. There were interferences. A friend who wears easy laughter like jewelry was not harmless. Their advice was sugar over acid. I have unspun that web. An old fear that shouts like a drill sergeant tried to make your soulmate march in place forever. I have silenced it at the source. A past mistake dressed in nostalgia tried to present itself as destiny. I have unmasked it. I am not scolding you for being human. I am telling you that I am God, and I end the power of old patterns. The hidden truth they carry is this: they still choose you. Through seasons of delay, through messy attempts to forget, they still choose you. Choice is a holy thing. I have not forced them, I have formed them. The choosing has matured from impulse into covenant. It is the difference between fireworks and a hearth. Fireworks are loud, bright, and gone. A hearth is quiet, warm, and keeps the house alive. You are not a pastime, you are a calling, and they feel the weight of it in a way that does not terrify them anymore. Preparation is love's first language, and I am instructing you now. Tend to the inner room of your heart where grief has stored boxes in the corners. Open them. Fold the memories. Label what is precious. Dispose of what is poisonous. Make space not because desperate people redecorate, but because sovereign love requires room to breathe. I will not send you a good thing into a crowded place where bitterness and suspicion are the landlords. I am evicting what drains you. Guard this message. I am not asking you to vanish from your friendships, I am telling you to set a boundary around your new joy. People who celebrate only when they are the center do not deserve front row seats. People who trade secrets for attention cannot be ushers in this ceremony. I am selecting witnesses who can hold water. I am appointing counsel who can hold wisdom. You will feel peace around them like shade on a fierce day. You will know. There will be signs in the small things first. A call that lands softly, not urgently. A message that honors your time and does not trample your rest. A conversation that stretches out like an evening walk after rain. Then more solid signs, practical planning that includes your needs and your rhythms. Offers to carry what you used to lift alone. Joy that does not demand you perform to keep it interested. Gratitude that references me without trying to impress me. These are covenant signals. Recognize them. I am healing your timing. You have not been late. You have been protected. The distraction of comparison tried to tell you a lie about sequence and status, but I was placing bricks where there had been a ditch. The bridge now spans the place where you could have fallen. You will walk across it without spectacle, but once you are on the other side you will feel the old ache evaporate like mist under noonlight. I write your steps with calm ink. You feared that love would require you to shrink the truth of who you are. That fear came from a season when applause only followed your silence and your compliance. Put that costume down. The one I have raised for you does not require you to fold yourself into a pocket. They are relieved by your courage, not threatened by it. They sleep better knowing you are honest. They hear me better when you speak plainly. You will not be punished for living fully, you will be cherished for it. There is also a truth you have kept hidden from yourself. You love deeply, but you sometimes love to avoid abandonment rather than to celebrate connection. I am rewiring that. I am taking the panic out of your affection. I am putting Sabbath inside your tenderness. Your yes will come from overflow, not from fear of being empty. Your no will become a fence that keeps wolves from eating the garden at night. Your boundaries will draw shape around your blessing. You ask what to do now. Do not chase. Do not freeze. Do not rehearse speeches all night. Let me write the first lines and let your sincerity carry them. Answer when I nudge. Rest when I hush. Wear your life with gratitude and let it be visible. Do the practical work of kindness with yourself. Drink water, steady your sleep, open the window in your room and let light in. These are not small acts, they are signals to your nervous system that safety is at hand. Love arrives best where safety has a chair. I am also straightening the path of provision. Love is not an escape from responsibility, it is the context in which responsibilities become shared. I am aligning opportunities that respect your time and reveal their own math in daylight, no more murky agreements that pay you in apologies. Your soulmate's hidden truth includes a desire to protect your focus. Together you will learn the sacred rhythm of work and wonder, and your table will be set with both bread and laughter. You will witness a humbling in them that is not groveling. You will see patience in them that is not passivity. You will feel pursuit that is not pressure. They will admit where they lack and show you how they've been learning. You will discover in yourself the courage to receive without suspicion. Together you will build a conversation that does not leak. This is the architecture I am designing, and beauty will dwell within it like a faithful tenant. Forgiveness is part of the foundation. If the history between you two has bruises, bring them to me now. Do not throw them at each other when fear tries to pick a fight. Place them in my hands. I redeem ruined meanings. I turn apologies into wood that strengthens the doorframe. I use tears to clean the glass so light can enter again. What was once a sore will become a story, and the story will become wisdom, and wisdom will bless children not yet born. To the part of you that doubts even this moment, I speak tenderness. You learn to brace for disappointment because life trained you with sudden winds. I am not the wind that slams doors, I am the breath that revives lungs. If you need to pause here and weep, then weep. I count tears like coins and make a crown of them. When you regain your breath, continue in calm. Obedience for you today is gentle, not harsh. Do not over-discipline your heart for crying under glory. I am adjusting the circle of information. You will know exactly who to tell and when. I will give you one confidant whose mouth is a vault and whose joy is clean. The rest will see the fruit when it ripens. No debates. No staging your life for an audience that offers critique without covenant. What I am building does not require a public vote. It requires gratitude, maintenance, and daily kindness. Do that, and let the blessing speak for itself. Michael stands watch at your threshold now. He bears a sword that you do not need to touch. He clears the path with authority that you do not need to imitate. He says again, for your heart's sake, I order you to open this right now, not so you panic but so you decide. Decision is the gate through which joy walks into a house. Decide to believe me. Decide to lay down old armor. Decide to let goodness feel at home in your hands. This is not a trick. This is not a rehearsal for loss. This is fulfillment arriving without noise. The hidden truth also lives in small notes you will discover, a song that follows you into a shop, a line in a book that reads like a private conversation, a dream that smells like a memory. I thread these signals into your days so you will remember I am intimately involved. When your soulmate writes, I will steady their hand. When they speak, I will steady their tone. When they arrive, I will steady your pulse. You will not have to perform calming for each other. I will be the calm shared between you. There will be a moment, ordinary by the world's standards, when something clicks like a well-made lock. You will feel your breath lengthen and your shoulders lighten. The room will feel like a yes even before words finish their journey. In that moment, remember this: do not rush to define what I am still unveiling, but do not hesitate to honor it. Name things slowly. Bless them quickly. Keep pace with grace. There is a speed of trust, and it is slower than panic, faster than apathy, and just right for two who intend to walk a long way together. If history placed a wedge between faith and romance in your mind, I am pulling it out. I invented both covenant and delight. I crafted tenderness and clarity. I am the God of vows and the God of laughter at breakfast. Sacred does not mean fragile, it means set apart. I am setting apart your love story not to isolate you, but to beautify you for service. The strength you gain from safety will make you givers, not hoarders. The rest you find in each other will make you builders, not escape artists. This is also a deliverance from the idea that love must always hurt to be real. Endure where endurance is holy, but drop the theater of suffering that attracts attention without fruit. You are stepping into a season where peace is not suspicious. Your nervous system will need time to learn that calm is safe. I will teach it. Your home will practice joy the way musicians practice scales, daily, simply, until the music becomes second nature. Place your hand over your heart now. Say yes to me, and let the yes be quiet but firm. This covenant is mine to initiate and yours to steward. Stewardship will look like honest words and shared calendars, like repaired sleep and modest celebrations, like prayers that are not eloquent but true. It will look like two people choosing again and again, not because they have to prove something to a crowd, but because they know what I said and they honor what I gave. I will tell you the one thing to keep most private at first, the tenderness of how you speak each other's names. Names are doors. Do not let mockers smudge them. Let your names become altars in each other's mouths, places where I am thanked and not taken for granted. Protect the tone. Guard the habit. Build a language that lifts instead of scratches. From that language, you will write a life. Now breathe. The urgency has done its work. 2 minutes have become completion. You have opened what needed opening. You have heard what needed saying. From here you walk, not sprint. I will choreograph the next small obedience. Check your posture when you stand. Smile without apology. Do the next piece of ordinary faithfulness. Finish the task on your table. Send the message when I say, answer the call with unforced warmth. The supernatural arrives best in rooms where the natural is kept with dignity. I bless your steps. I bless your courage. I bless the alignment of two hearts that I have tuned like instruments to the same key. I bless your old wounds to never again choose for you. I bless your circle to be trimmed down to the trustworthy and widened to the merciful. I bless your land to yield the harvest that was always written in the soil. I bless your mornings to begin without dread and your evenings to end without replay. I bless your yes to be clean and your no to be gentle. This is not a riddle, it is a revelation. This is not a tease, it is a turning. Your soulmate's hidden truth is not a rumor you chase, it is a confession I have midwifed. It will not slip through your fingers because I have taught your hands to hold without clutching. It will not vanish because I am the one who remains. Keep this message close. Walk it out in quiet strength. I am with you in this, and I will not depart. Be at peace. Keep your secret until I tell you to share the song. Let the next hours be calm and expectant. When you see the first sign, honor it without spectacle. When you see the next, give thanks without announcing it to those who cannot carry it. I will assemble all that is necessary. I will guide both of you into the same clearing from opposite sides of the trees. You will meet there, not as strangers pretending to be brave, but as children of a faithful God, ready to build. I have spoken. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Do not try to ignore this, it is only for you, it carries the hidden truth that has been locked away in silence. Your soulmate's hidden truth has been brought into light and I do not want you to delay. This moment is sacred, and skipping it will bring regret because the revelation was prepared for you long before this hour arrived. I, the Lord your God, am speaking into the depths of your soul because you have been asking for clarity and answers, and now they have arrived clothed in fire and urgency. You may feel that time is slipping, but I tell you, 2 minutes are enough for me to turn the whole structure of your life upside down in favor of your destiny. I do not speak lightly. I am commanding your attention, because this is not for the crowd, not for strangers, not even for those who claim to love you, it is just for you. I am pulling back the veil to show you the hidden truth of your soulmate. Your soulmate carries both the wound and the treasure, and until now you have only seen fragments. I have watched as your heart was misled, as your trust was bruised, as your nights turned restless with unanswered questions. But Archangel Michael has been standing guard, waiting for the appointed moment when you would finally hear the truth. That moment is now. Do not think it's random. Do not treat it as ordinary. It is divine orchestration. 2 minutes may sound small, but it is more than enough for eternity to invade your life. I am commanding this revelation to reach you before distractions pull you away. Your soulmate's truth is that they have been carrying love for you like a secret flame, hidden because of fear, pride, or the interference of those who didn't want you to know. They have been trembling under the weight of what they cannot say aloud. I have seen their tears, their denial, their struggle. They wanted to bury this truth, but I would not allow it to be buried forever, because your destiny is tied together. Even now as you read, the angel stirs the atmosphere around you. A pull in your spirit confirms this message is not imagination but reality unveiled. Your soulmate's silence has been their prison, but I am breaking it open. You were meant to walk in alignment, not confusion. You were meant to carry joy, not unanswered suspicion. Today the chains are breaking. The angel of revelation is standing at your side whispering, "It is time to know. I am your God, and I do not waste words. I have seen you betrayed before, I have seen counterfeits rise to take what was never theirs, I have seen your heart guarded with walls of pain. But this truth is different. This is the hidden truth of the one whose soul has been tied to yours long before you understood. They wanted to confess but fear bound them. They wanted to draw closer but the enemy blocked their steps. Now I step in with power and declare, their truth belongs in your hands." Archangel Michael says, "I order you to open this now." Why? Because this is the moment when doors swing wide, when the shadows give way to light, when what was hidden becomes the strength of your tomorrow. If you ignore, you will delay. If you open, you will walk into a season of divine surprise. Your soulmate has been wrestling with the truth of how deeply you matter. Behind the surface they have spoken to me in their private prayers. They asked me to forgive them for hiding, for pretending, for not stepping into the fullness of what I commanded. Their truth is that you are their missing piece, the one chosen, the one written into the scroll of their destiny. Their silence has not been rejection, it has been a war inside them. But the war ends now, because my word overrides their fear. You may have felt the whispers. You may have sensed the late-night pull, the sudden thought of them when nothing made sense. That was me stirring your awareness, confirming that there is more than you know. I have not abandoned you to confusion, I have been waiting for this exact moment, this 2-minute window of divine urgency, to announce to you that the hidden truth is yours to carry. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They have not been absent in spirit, though distance tried to convince you otherwise. Every step they take pulls them back toward you, though the world tried to scatter the connection. I am binding your paths again because destiny cannot be broken by lies, nor delayed forever by fear. This truth will shake you, but it will not harm you. It will liberate you. It will explain the questions that haunted your nights. It will answer the silence. It will show you why certain connections failed and why your spirit could never rest with imitations. Because the truth is, you were made for each other, and even their silence could not cancel my plan. I have held you in the hollow of my hand through the pain. I have walked with you through betrayal, through nights of doubt. I have heard you cry out, asking, Lord, where is the one you promised? And now I answer, the one I promised has always been tethered to you. They just needed the courage to let the hidden truth be seen. That courage has been released now. Do not mistake delay for denial. Do not confuse silence for absence. I was preparing both of you, shaping your spirit, teaching your heart, and protecting your destiny. Today I reveal what was hidden, your soulmate's love, your soulmate's longing, your soulmate's truth that you are the one they could never let go of. This message is not for everyone. It is sealed under your name. Do not tell anyone until I instruct you. This is not to be mocked or doubted by those who cannot see. This is your revelation, your hidden truth revealed. Guard it until I manifest it openly. Even now Archangel Michael stands with his sword of fire, cutting away the lies, severing the bonds of fear, burning away the obstacles. He is crying, not with sadness, but with urgency, because he knows how long you have waited, how deeply you have prayed, how near the moment is when all things align. 2 minutes left. The time is short. The truth is alive. Do not skip this. It is not a coincidence you are reading this now. Heaven has ordered it. The truth is yours. I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly into your spirit. This word is not random. This word is not ordinary. This word is heaven breaking through the walls that have surrounded you, pulling back the curtain, and showing you what has been concealed for so long. I am revealing the hidden truth of your soulmate, the one tied to your destiny, the one written in the scrolls of eternity, the one who carries a piece of your future in their very soul. You have felt it. The pull, the ache, the mystery. You have been sensing the whisper that someone close, someone chosen, has been holding back a truth. You have felt that things are not what they appear. You have been waiting, searching, and sometimes doubting, but my spirit says to you, the hidden truth is about to break forth like light at the end of the night. I did not create you to walk alone. I did not design you to wander endlessly in confusion. I created you with intention, with love, and with destiny bound into your very existence. And part of that destiny is tied to the truth about your soulmate. But the truth has been buried, sealed, and delayed. Some have tried to cover it. Some have tried to silence it. Even your soulmate has wrestled with it, torn between fear and love, between pride and surrender. Now I, the Lord, am moving. I am tearing open the seal. I am shaking the walls. I am uncovering the hidden truth. Archangel Michael has been dispatched with urgency because the time is too short, the moment is now, the countdown is almost complete. 2 minutes left. That is the sign. 2 minutes left before the enemy tries to close this door. 2 minutes left before you miss what heaven has placed before you. 2 minutes left, and I command you, open this now. Don't try to ignore this. Don't allow your mind to convince you this is just another message. Don't let distraction steal this word. For this is not just information, this is revelation. This is heaven speaking directly to you, saying, your soulmate's hidden truth is being revealed. The truth is that they have always loved you. The truth is that their silence was not indifference but fear. The truth is that behind the mask, behind the distance, behind the confusion, they have been carrying you in their heart. The truth is that they made mistakes, but their heart never let you go. The truth is that they have been tormented by what they did not say, by what they did not do, and by the ways they failed to protect the connection. I saw their tears. I saw their regrets. I saw the words they wrote but never sent. I saw the prayers they whispered when no one else could hear. I saw the moments they looked at your picture, your name, your memory, and longed for another chance. And now I say, the hidden truth is being revealed. My child, don't mistake their silence for rejection. Don't mistake their hesitation for a lack of love. Don't mistake their distance for abandonment. The truth is deeper than the surface. The truth is that your soulmate has been bound by chains of fear, manipulation, and lies. But I am breaking those chains right now. Archangel Michael stands over them with the sword of truth, cutting away the cords of deception, tearing down the barriers of shame, and declaring that the hidden truth can no longer stay hidden. It is being released. It is being uncovered. It is being announced to you this very moment. Your soulmate's hidden truth is love, and that love has never died. Listen to me, the enemy fought this connection because it is divine. The enemy tried to sow confusion because the union of souls carries power. The enemy tried to silence them because together you carry destiny. But no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I, the Lord, have decreed this union, and I will not allow the truth to remain buried any longer. The truth is that your soulmate is coming back. The truth is that their heart is being turned back toward you. The truth is that they have seen life without you, and it is empty. The truth is that their spirit cannot rest until they make this right. The truth is that heaven has chosen this bond, and no man, no woman, no demon can separate what I have ordained. And so, my child, I say again, don't try to ignore this. Don't try to skip this.